What are we doing? Oh, okay.
Ooh, we didn't figure out how many challenges we're going to hit each other with. You want to do 3? Or you think that would take too much time?
I think that'd take way too much time. If
we'll do 2.
Yeah, 2 would work because we're trying to give like legit. So okay. So on to the main topic again. Does anyone want to volunteer to start?
I do. I will start.
You will start? Okay.
Yes.
So
Kyle.
Oh, you're starting
Your
by
topic.
picking me. I thought
Yes.
I was saying to start to defend. Okay. All right.
Oh no. You're defending first, and
Okay.
I am giving you your topic because I'm excited about this.
So can we do it this way then? Since we're doing 2, so you'll think of one, and while I'm defending it, Sam can think of one too, and then we'll just rotate to the next person.
Yeah, we can do a round robin.
Okay.
So your challenge is to find 5 good things, legitimate good things, in harem anime.
Oh no. Legitimate good things.
The one anime that he has consistently stated for years that he hates.
Can I skip
it's
my
a
turn?
genre too. I didn't even hit him with a specific show. I hit him with a fucking genre.
Can I skip my turn? This is gonna be fun. Okay, let me think. All right, so am I allowed to take like a certain perspective? So like, if I was a horny teenager, right?
Well, that could be one legitimate selling point. Like 4 horny teenagers, this gives them an blah 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 blah.
We're fulfilling power. We're fulfilling power fantasy in horny teenagers. More bloods and more dicks. That's good. That sells figures. Okay.
It's one.
I'm trying to think. Well, I want to try and. Is there a way to flesh that out?
A little weak sauce.
It is weak. It is weak. I'm thinking of something to flesh that out, but like, oh my god. Well, at least it's funding back. It's funding back into the show that way. If that is how it's playing out. Oh man. I gotta do me dirty like this. Keep in mind that a lot of this is on the spot too for people tuning in. So this is gonna be interesting as we go through this. All right. Oh fuck.
It's like an improv, dude. You need to take classes.
Okay, how about this? So harem, since it's a genre, harem doesn't always end up in ecchi harem, right? So correct. I think that when harems end up playing the role of like making it where the person that's in the harem in the center of everything is like having some kind of struggle with the fact maybe he's not able to pick the girl or something, and then there's this internal struggle he's having picking the girl, and the show plays that angle, and there's drama involved in that angle. That could be a good method of storytelling. Because the main character obviously doesn't want to. Well, we're not looking at power fantasy land. This is more of like a legitimate actual scenario. If the show takes this angle, he doesn't want to have multiple girlfriends, or he doesn't. That's not possible in that area. So he needs to find one that he picks. And it's almost like The Bachelor, but anime style. And he's going on these different dates, all these different girls, and trying to find that one to spend the rest of his life with, and then the drama that ensues because other they like him as well. Because that's, for those who don't know what a harem is, they usually end up being really shitty shows that end up being one dude surrounded by girls, and they all want his.
Occasionally, it's the reverse. They have reverse harems where it's a woman surrounded by men.
But at that point, it's called a reverse harem. But for like just harems. One dude surrounded by girls.
In general, I'm referring both.
Yeah, they usually end up being ecchi or something, because that's like the point of it. Or they usually end up being ecchi.
If it's a male-oriented harem, it usually ends up being at least a little bit ecchi or sexual.
Ecchi doesn't
mean... And if it's female, it typically ends up being very shoujo, very, very, very like... tons of effeminate boys, and she has a hard time choosing which one to love, and they're all in love with her, adoring her with flowers and cards and bullshit.
Yeah, but it's always...
But that doesn't tend to be ecchi.
They more align to fulfill a fantasy of some sort, like for the people that can't experience that IRL, because not everyone can go through something like that. They can they can feel like they're in that scenario through the main character. They step in their shoes, because usually the main character is a sobbing sack of shit, like personality-wise, and serves no other purpose than for you to put your feet into their shoes and be in that experience.
Either they're a giant pervert, they're a sad sack, like you said, or they on a rare occasion you'll find somebody who's confident in their abilities just has a hard time making decisions.
Yeah. So that's the type of show that we're talking about here. And they usually, like, 8 times out of 10 end up being trash. So it's a rough thing because it's very difficult to find a redeeming quality in some of these. But I think if the show were to play that side of him actually having issues, like liking one or two of these girls, or maybe like started liking one and this other one was in his life and he started to grow attached to that one and now he has a choice to make, that could be interesting if they actually play with the morality instead of like, oh, let's all get married, we have 6 wives now kind of thing. Then that'd be interesting to watch and not garbage like how they usually are. Usually there's an attention for like visually. Usually with these, there's an attention to detail on when they design the girls. Obviously, because they're trying to make them appealing.
Is this your third one?
I'm trying to create a third one. So usually if you're there for like animation or art design, like those elements, they put a little bit extra oomph into those characters that surround the main character. And
I was talking about that earlier. They did that with that Why the Hell Are You Here, Teacher?
Yeah, and it usually ends up for interesting, like visually. Like your brain is not being stimulated at all outside of it telling blood to flow to your penis. But visually, like the stimuli, if you're a fan of animation or character design, usually they go a little bit above and beyond with those characters that end up surrounding the main character. But like, I think that's also kind of a weak sauce point because that's usually the case for most anime. They usually, whatever characters are surrounding the main character, usually have more attention to detail in the way that they're designed. But I'm gonna make that my third point. I can't. I don't even think I'm gonna have 5. Okay, 4. I don't have any numbers for this, but it's quite possible. No, I don't think that's the case. Never mind. I don't have any numbers for that, so that wouldn't work.
You can use conjecture as an argument.
What do you mean conjecture?
You have a theory that it's likely that such and such.
I don't even think it's likely. I was just trying to come up with something out my ass. Like something along the lines of like there was like a huge period of time where there was like this huge influx of harem ichis, and that was like 2000, maybe like 2003, 2004. Yeah, to like
early to mid 2000s. Yeah,
to like early 2010s. There's just a huge influx of these types of shows, and I don't know how much revenue they generated. So I'm not saying they single-handedly saved the anime industry, but they might have generated a decent amount of revenue for the anime industry, because the main selling point of these, right, at least if they're ecchi, is you get a taste. They give you a little you get a little taste of it, right? And then they say, you want the rest? You want to see a nipple? You buy the Blu-rays. The Blu-rays got the nipples in them. And so that sells DVDs. And then on top of that, they usually come out swinging with a bunch of figures. And depending on how ecchi it is, the figures can go from mild to why is there a 8-inch figurine in your room that you're proudly have like lights on of a fully nude woman with gigantic bazongers, and then you're like, I'm an auteur, and then that's how you get the ladies. So maybe that, I don't know how much revenue they generated, but there was a lot of them, so they had to have been doing something right for them to make so many. That's usually how anime works, or just media creation in general. If they know something works and people will spend money on it, you'll see more of it until it gets to be a tired trend, and then they go away from it. So it's possible that there was a decent influx of money for the anime industry to lead into stuff we have today because of the shows being harem and selling lots of DVDs and figures. But I have no numbers.
Not the best voiced argument, but I'll take it.
No, it sucks because you gave me an awful topic, Shawn.
It's the idea is to give you something that's hard to defend.
I'll just be like Breath of the Wild or some shit. I'd have that easy.
Why would I want it to be easy? I figure this way we should all of us should end up with 2 challenges.
Yeah. And I hate it. All right, what else?
At the very least.
Is that 4 or 3?
1 for each.
I think that was 4, right?
It's 4,
One more.
yeah.
Okay, so the hamster's at full running capacity now. Which is he's fat.
Smell the smoke from here.
He's fat. He hasn't done it in a while, so we need to work him out a bit. Shit, dude. What is redeeming about harem? Nothing. Nothing redeeming about harem.
That's not what you're supposed to say, Kyle.
Nothing redeeming about that. Although I do think if they did like a deconstruction, can you deconstruct harem?
Yeah, of course you can. School days, Konosuba.
But does that count? Because like I technically said that the avenue they take for telling the story could make for a good story, especially when you're trying to break expectations. Imagine like a really like first episode is just ecchi bullshit harem, and then the second one you're in school days kind of thing.
If you go absolutely truthful, I mean, was it Sword Art is a harem in the respect that there's a host of women who all have feelings for one guy, but Sword Art avoids being a harem in the truest sense because avoids being a harem. Oh no, because he's only with one, and he's never expresses interest with the others, never does anything with them, avoids uncomfortable situations with them. Like he dodges that shit like a ninja.
Yeah.
So you don't end up with any of the harem cliches, except that there's one character that women tend to fall in love with for no apparent reason, except that he's a hero, so I get it.
Yeah.
He saves them and does good guy stuff, so I get that, but it avoids like 99% or no, more like 95, because one of them is his cousin, and harems usually have like one.
They're not
person
blood related, Shawn. They're not blood related.
No, and again, there's really nothing wrong with it. It's just it's slightly taboo.
It is. They love that shit. Japan they go all over that.
Yeah.
Oh. On the other chat. All right. A fifth one. We need to hurry this up. We're encroaching 3 hours, and we need to stop.
Come on, dude. 5th one.
It's hard.
Life's hard.
You're right.
Man up.
And then you die.
Tough titmouse.
Then you get hard. Okay, I'm gonna say. Oh fuck, bro! I don't know. This sucks.
Just to save time, I'll give you this one. Harem anime is second only to shonen in terms of people's first anime, so it's a gateway that leads into other anime, which then broadens their horizons.
See, I didn't.
There you go.
I had no idea that was the case because I didn't start.
That's an actual thing.
What did I start? I don't even remember.
Hayate is a little bit of a harem too, because a lot of chicks kind of fall into him. No, wait, no, it's not. Never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Who's going next, Sam or Kyle?
Well, I thought we were gonna do 2 and then switch, so we'll get one person done and then rotate to the next. So
that's fine. All right, so Sam,
you have one for Be a Boy.
I am thinking because
no. I'm saying that since you gave me one, now Sam will give me one.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that works.
So that gives the other person, while the one's defending themselves, time to think of for one for them.
Yeah, I gotta think of Sam's.
Sam, do you have a thing for me to defend?
Yes.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Puns. Tell me 5 things that are great about puns.
I could kiss you right now, Sam.
I'm gonna put my headset down. I'm gonna open the door.
Next thing, we just hear a rope stretching and swinging.
Talk to you guys later.
I did this. I this is my second time Kyle has done this. The first time was on a stream. I shared a video of a really corny Christian video, and he got up from his desk and walked out.
He's gonna go and
man.
install a beam in his ceiling just to hang himself from.
Are they gone? I literally walked out of my room for that joke. Oh my god. Okay. Puns. Okay. Oh, I'll take the one that Shawn just gave me last time. Puns are a very juvenile method of humor, right? So this is an entry for humor for a lot of people.
Okay.
To show them that humor has so much more potential than what puns can afford, right? I'm sorry. I'm being mean. But
You get 4 more, man.
let me see. Okay. I do think that, as with most humor, a lot of humor comes down to the delivery. So I think a pun can be funny if told properly. I will give it that.
Oh, God.
Right.
Can. Now the main fucking thing is if it is told properly, is delivered effectively.
Right.
You
That's
set
true.
up, crumble some type of expectation, set up, I don't know. It can be effective when told by an absolute genius of the craft that knows how to work out all of the negatives that puns can afford to a situation and can turn those around for the greater good. Okay? So they can be funny when told appropriately, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right, now I'm out of ideas and I need 3
Okay.
more.
How about this?
Wait, no. Let me wait till I get later, because I could probably think of another one. 5 things is a lot of things to think about for goods. I mean, they're still around, so they've been doing something right, where people haven't completely abandoned them like they should.
But so is herpes, but
well, we can't get rid of herpes. That's the problem. Just like
you can't get rid of
You
puns.
can't get rid of
Yeah, no,
You
puns are
can't
like
get
joke
rid of
herpes.
puns. Joke herpes. My mind is blown, bro. Holy shit. Fuck my ass. Why did we have to do 5? That's a lot.
I meant to do 3, but I wanted to follow Sean's.
Well, I've done 2, right?
Yeah, you done 2.
Okay, what else is good about puns?
If you give me one more, I'll be satisfied, because I'm already satisfied now.
I mean, I said that they can be clever, right?
Yes.
Or I said that they could, if they're told good, they could be good.
Yes.
Well, I guess this other one would just fall in line with that. Okay. So puns have brought joy to at least some small percentage of people, right? So it's not necessarily fair for me to say that they should
That's
not
a
exist.
defense of puns. That's not a good thing about puns. That doesn't count.
They bring joy to someone. So they
Okay, all right, fine.
they bring
A
joy.
pun- They bring joy to someone. They bring joy to Sam.
They bring joy to Sam, so they are good. Because Sam finds joy in them. But I guess people also find joy in jacking off to little kids. And I can't necessarily defend that as being good.
What kind of, so that's not exactly an apples to apples comparison.
Wow.
Damn.
Why is it that when I present something, you always have to turn it to the opposite negative of a spectrum? It's almost as if you have a mental problem with this. It's like a mental disease with you. You have to, man, Sam, here's a wholesome little thing. Let me just take it and twist it and break it up and then burn it to the ground in hell.
Step on it. No, this was beyond opposite spectrum. Like, he took that into a very dark zone.
But it's true though. It's true. Can I get a true in the chat? Fucking, there's no one. We're not streaming. I'm going insane having to defend puns. My lifespan.
This is great.
My lifespan is becoming
What is
smaller.
life?
Sean, should we just let him have?
How many have I done? Let me do at least one more.
You've done 3.
Did I?
He's got to do at least 4.
I thought the third was relating it to what?
You said they bring joy. You said they bring joy.
They bring joy to Sam.
They do. So that means they should exist. That's defending them.
So where's your other 2?
What? That they can be told properly.
Yes.
And they
No, I mean the remaining 2.
Oh. Oh no.
God, he really hates puns.
Hmm. Drawing a 0 here. The hamster
I was gonna
stopped.
draw a comparison, like say this is like if somebody asked me, but I don't want to give you fucks any ideas.
Got a good idea. Well, I'm almost done. I'm free for the rest of the night after this. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, I am.
You have to pose 2 questions.
I do. And I don't know what they'll be. Oh, I know what I have for Shawn.
That's why I'm not giving you
I
any
know what I have
ideas.
for Shawn. Let's go. Okay.
Prepare
Prepare to suffer, motherfucker. Okay.
That's good enough.
No,
Shawn,
let me do
I
one
think
more.
he's-
One more. I like
At
that.
least one more.
I like the pain.
Think about how you have to think about it. You have to think about
Puns?
yes. There's a method to creating.
How's that defending puns? I think
It's
the
your
method's
weakest
awful.
part. It's your weakest trait, Kyle. Come on.
What?
Words.
Oh. Well, that's not defending it because I don't. Well, I guess I have to defend it though. I'm
I don't think he understands what
No,
we're trying
no,
to
I
give
do.
him,
I
Sam.
did the first one properly. It's just it goes against every fiber of my being, and it's literally unraveling me. Yeah, I mean, but I said you have to be clever to do them, right? I said
the
that
delivery.
already.
Yes, the delivery, but creating them is a process as well.
Well, I just consider that together, I guess. Yeah, you need some form of higher functioning intelligence to create a pun. How about that? You need some form of higher level and functioning intelligence
Okay, that works.
to
Kyle, we
create
get it.
a good pun. To create
There
a
you go.
good pun.
Okay, there you go.
So there needs to be
Oh,
some form.
Kyle just admitted there's good puns, Sam.
I did. I said that someone enjoys them.
No, you just admitted there's good puns, not
Well,
who enjoys them.
I said that off the first one because I said if the delivery is right, a pun can be good.
Do you remember any good puns?
No, but I'm defending them, Shawn. I don't remember a single good pun in my life,
Oh.
Okay,
but I am forced to
I
defend them.
I'm satisfied. Okay.
We need to do the opposite of this and find someone that something loves, and they have to find 5 bad things about it.
Oh,
That's easy for me to do.
Well, yeah, that probably is easier.
it's a lot
I
easier.
can-
Yeah, that's totally easier.
I can find bad things in anything. It's just gotta be legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Like-
So are we on Sam's turn now? We got to give Sam 2 things. You want to go first, Shawn? Do you have something for Sam? Yes.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
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 5 good things about blue humor. The humor that you avoid at all costs.
Okay.
What's
All
blue
right.
humor?
So, blue humor
potty
is
humor,
like,
sex humor,
yeah.
Oh.
So,
curse, anything that's censored.
so
to
So
speak.
one thing about blue humor is that there's a lot of truth in blue humor. It's very relatable to a lot of people. 2, it is pretty funny. I will have to say, even though I don't really choose to watch it, I do think it's hilarious. I think that it is, like I said, being relatable, it is hilarious. There's a lot of really good stuff. There is a way to do blue humor that is still tasteful and not like super like, outrageously offensive.
A lot of between the lines.
Let's
stuff.
see. Oh yeah. I'm talking about this. 3. I think blue humor is a cathartic thing. Talking about it is a way of sort of getting it out, especially if you have to keep yourself censored a lot, like when you have to like be very, on eggshells with certain people or whatever. Like it gives you a chance to be cathartic. It gives you a chance to like say, finally I can let all these things fly. I can be whatever. Another one would be blue humor. I feel like man, it's hard to think. Like I said, I'm not diametrically opposed to it. I just don't prefer it. I'd say blue humor can be a way of you have to be creative with blue humor. You have to be very creative how you can do it. Because like Kyle with puns, you got to be very creative with delivery of blue humor. Because a lot of times you can just say things and like, oh wow, okay, I get what you're trying to do. You can be edgy. I think you have to be clever when it comes to blue humor. Because there's ways to make jokes like that to make them actually funny and enjoyable to people.
So it does take some intelligence.
Yeah, it does
So-
take some intelligence. Just takes a little bit of cleverness to do it. Last thing I would say would be it drives. I think it drives. I think it is a way for us to. It's reflective. I would say it's very reflective of who we are and things that we sometimes don't like to talk about or a little embarrassed to talk about. So it's a way of being reflective. Blue humor is very reflective of the times, like whatever era it is or whatever. I think blue humor is in the zeitgeist of the society, and it's a way of exploring that zeitgeist and a way of pulling out things that we that are current of the times. So.
Sociology tool. Okay. I'll
And that,
accept
Kyle, is how you answer questions on the spot.
Watch me, bro. All right,
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
bro. 5 good things about Hitler. No,
Oh.
I'm fucking with you.
Ooh.
No, I'm fucking with you. Five good things about masturbating to children. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, I actually had one and I lost it. What the fuck?
This Kyle dives into blue humor twice.
Oh shit, I lost it, dog. What the fuck? Oh. Well, this one's not gonna be too good, but it works. 5 good defend EA.
EA.
Five
Yeah.
good things about EA.
Let's see.
Pulls out a history book. Let me go back 25 years. Hold on.
I will say that EA back in the day made fun
No.
games.
Okay.
Oh no, I have to
That's
do current EA.
Well,
No,
I
just-
just
no,
said
you don't.
EA.
You said about
Nah,
EA.
I
Take
just
the
said
question.
EA. That works. Take it.
Okay.
Need 4 more bitch ass.
So I think EA at a time made really good games, really fun games. Like their sports games, I really enjoyed, especially their more arcadey stuff. Like I really enjoyed their more arcadey sort of sports games. They were really fun. They made the game less simulation and more about like, hey, here's some really cool fun stuff we can do.
Alright. Next.
Man,
Uh-huh.
they
Single-handedly introduced one of the most egregious practices into the video game market.
Are you going to defend
No,
them,
no,
or are you
no,
gonna?
no. That's not
Okay.
defense, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. I will say as much as they are. No, can't say anything bad. They do have a lot of money.
I don't know if Shawn, do we take that? I don't think I'll take that.
They're able to
They
help.
have a lot of money.
They're able to help publish a lot of things.
But do they
Are trying to get indie developers involved. I know that they've been trying to help them along.
Can I get
you
a
know,
source, sir?
They have
on that defense.
they have the capital to help indie developers.
Are we going on like ifs? Well, I guess I did technically with humor.
If they help indie developers.
Yeah, I guess I technically did it with humor and harem. Like if it takes a certain path, but like will EA make indie games? I fucking doubt it. But I guess if
because
The
I
only one I
believe
know that's involved in that is Ubisoft. EA and Activision haven't been putting any money into it.
I think there was an E3 at one time where they were showcasing indie games. So they started indie game, I think, or indie developer like program within their themselves, or like
Okay.
their company themselves. So I think they're trying to foster that type of relationship with indie developers. So,
Well, that's a good thing.
yeah. Nothing but EA.
That's two.
They make pretty. Hey, they publish pretty games. You can't deny like the Battlefront games look really pretty. Battlefield looks really pretty. They make really pretty games. I mean,
I guess they don't make them, but come from them.
They publish.
I mean, yeah, they publish very good-looking games. I mean, that's you know,
Yeah,
I
I feel like he's kind of struggling and putting an
Yeah.
eyebrow up and going, "Hey, you know, it's not too rough on your ass if you use it right. You know,
yeah. You know,
you
if
don't do too much bleeding."
if you just tilt him a little bit, he looks really nice. Yeah, like just go out. You look good. That's
Turn down the
3.
lights a little bit, put a bag on his head. He's beautiful.
I know you poke holes and give him a little hole to breathe.
No,
He'll be
they don't
fine.
breathe. We're killing EA. All right.
Oh gosh.
They're off the island.
Okay.
Was that 3?
That was 3.
One more.
Man. Oh boy. Jedi Fallen Order was a good Star Wars game. Yeah. They redeemed themselves with Star Wars, the Jedi Fallen Order game. Yeah. They redeemed themselves.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if
it's weird because that's not. I mean,
Is that a good thing about EA, or is that a good?
It's
thing
a good thing about Respawn, but
How about this?
Respawn falls under EA.
They didn't constrict Respawn. They let Respawn
I guess
do their
I'll
thing.
take that. They let Respawn
I'll
do their
take
thing
it.
with Star
Yeah.
Wars.
They
That
let
works.
Respawn do their thing, and
After
they produced.
fucking Battlefront over so
They
bad.
didn't
I know.
force egregious monetization practices on
I
that
know.
game.
Okay,
I
I'll
know.
There we
take
go.
that one.
Alright.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's
And
acceptable.
then last one, man, rough. Last one. Good things about EA. Good things about EA. Okay. They.
Only embarrassed 2 letters of the alphabet.
That's for sure. I will say that
You sound like you're explaining like math to a retard.
you
What are
know
you
what
talking, bro?
I am. I mean, I'm talking to one, so I mean.
Woo!
Should have gave you Hitler.
Yes.
Man, it was another thing about EA. Shoot, I'll say they have a nice logo.
No, they don't. Fuck off. Give me something substantial.
They have the softest toilet pepper of all corporate bathrooms.
They were
Yeah,
they were only voted the worst company twice in a row. to work
Yeah,
for.
only twice.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Dang.
They haven't killed any Jews lately.
Not the
Oh,
last
God.
3 years, at the very least. No confirmed kills.
Don't they? Are they in cahoots with Origin?
What's
PC and
Origin?
stuff?
Does Origin even exist anymore? I thought
Origin's the name of their
was-
launcher. There's nothing to do with
Oh,
anything
okay.
else.
Oh no.
Yeah, because they shut the company down.
Oh, okay. Man, drawing at straws here.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to plead the fourth like Kyle did.
Yeah, you
I
might.
might.
I did 4. I admit defeat.
I mean, is that enough, or do you need another one?
I'll take it because that's a
I'll
hard
take
one.
it.
Okay.
I tried to Google what's a good thing about EA, and every single link is talking about everything wrong or the top 10 worst things EA has ever done, bro. None of these links are talking about good things, bro.
Okay. Another cool little thing is that their sports games, they had the cool like EA Sports. It's in the game.
They made
I
the
always
Skate
loved that.
franchise. That was pretty. Well, they didn't make
Okay.
it.
There,
but
there we go. Oh yeah, Skate.
Didn't they
Skate?
also kill the Skate franchise?
They did.
Yes. However,
It
Skate
existed at some point.
Skate 3 was fun because there was a mode where you could launch the skater off of this tower, and it had really, really hilarious ragdoll effects. Like it was super funny.
They released
remember
Brutal
that.
Legend.
There
Brutal
you
Legend
go.
was fucking amazing.
Brutal Legend was great. Jack Black. I mean, come on. He even did like a gameplay. It was so cool watching him play his own game.
That was also the game that killed Double Fine from making AAA games from that point forward because nobody with taste bought the fucking thing. Or I should say only people with taste bought the thing, which
Yeah.
is like 8 people.
They had Double
Counting
Fine,
me.
so wouldn't that mean they helped produce
Yeah,
Psychonauts
They
too?
Yes.
killed Double
Oh,
Fine.
okay. Well, they
Back in the day, yeah.
It existed at some point, so it counts. All
Yeah.
right, Double Fun. So we're not even talking about EA, but the people that they paid money to.
All right, pause that. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Okay. Sean's fucking up. What are you gonna give Sean?
I have no idea.
I was gonna say jazz music. Fucking hates jazz music, bro. I know, because every time we listen to that Kaguya-sama opening, bro, he's just groaning the whole fucking time.
Yeah. I was thinking of, like, something anime related, but I can't think of anything.
You
Oh,
could
I was
Boku no Pico.
I thought about that, but I don't know too much about that show. I only know from a little
Show
bit of
about-
it. So.
That sexual relations was the only thing I know about.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of oh well, I just had it.
One Piece.
Shoot.
One Piece. Because he fucking hates One. Do One
Maybe,
Piece.
I think that's a little too easy.
What?
I want to do.
I don't know. He
I
fucking
don't know.
hates One Piece. Like, I can't imagine what he'd think would be good about it.
What are you gonna do for him? Oh, you're gonna do
Jazz.
jazz music. That's right.
Shh.
Oh, okay. I was thinking furries,
Oh.
but he might be too into that.
You might have a furry friend. Probably no fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I got it.
Okay, I'm back and I'm ready.
Okay. So you want to go first, Sam? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, drop him.
Bringing the
All
pain.
right, Shawn. All right, Shawn. You need to defend the longest running anime that is currently on right now, and that would be One Piece.
Okay, One Piece does a great job exemplifying friendship and family. One Piece is a long-running, well-supported, fan-adored series, and critically somewhat respected. One Piece has perfected the idea of using the most bizarre physics possible with characters. One Piece has pirates.
No, I don't take that one. Fuck off with that. Also, the physics one had me a little wonky.
Have
What do
you
you think
seen
about
the show?
Yeah, I know, but what do you think about the physics one, Sam? Is that a defense of the show? The other ones were
I don't
great.
know.
The other ones were great. I don't know about the physics one though.
I mean, I'm not really thinking about physics when it comes to
One Piece
anime.
inspired. All right, fine. All
All
right,
right,
so
all right.
I'm keeping the physics one, but I'll ditch the last one. So I have two. So my third is One Piece has inspired a great many long-running classic anime, such as Fairy Tail. One Piece was a big inspiration for Fairy Tail, amongst others.
I see that.
It has influenced the idea of the friendship circle being a close-knit family unit
Yeah.
in anime.
Yeah, I guess that kind of fits in with the first one because it was part of the shonen wave, whatever wave that was, the one that led into Naruto and all the other shit. But yeah, I'll take that. That works.
Well, being an inspiration and promoting the family thing are two different things. That's why there's two different points.
They're
That's
like
three.
byproducts of each other, but I'll take it.
The fourth, One Piece has served as a gateway into other shonen anime.
Okay, or just
It
anime
very
in
much
general.
has, because
Yeah.
a lot of folks,
Yeah.
it has definitely pulled a My Hero and drawn a lot of people in because of one thing, and kind of turned them on to everything else that is better, which is everything else.
Yeah.
That's four. One Piece Blu-rays come in recyclable plastic.
Shut the fuck up. It's good campfire tinder.
If you have enough One Piece discs, you can make a coaster collection.
I don't count any of these.
Kyle, I have an addendum here. What if I ask him a question related to One Piece and he see if he can answer it satisfactory?
I get what depends on the question, I guess.
One Piece is one of the few anime with the high number of characters that it has that has gone to the effort of developing thoroughly all of those characters. They all have backstories that have all had complete attention paid to them. They've all been well developed. None of them have been left by the wayside. So every single character in One Piece, which right now has like 80 something characters in it,
More than that.
have all been given the time to be developed and have attention paid to them. and they all get, as long as they're fucking alive, get cycled back in. And most shonen don't even give a small cast of characters enough time on all the characters, and One Piece has done that. Booyah! It's 5.
Nice.
That works. I just need to get to the point where I just need to tell lies about the stuff you guys bring into point. I was doing this wrong the whole time.
I don't know
okay.
how many characters they have, but I know that they've all been developed.
Oh, it's my turn.
Mhm,
I'm stuck
mhm.
between a few. But like, I guess. Fuck it. We're running out of time. Jazz, Shawn. Jazz music.
Jazz music promotes complex musical writing.
Okay.
Jazz music goes well with expensive whiskey and wine and cigars. No.
Maybe lounge
Jazz music
would.
promotes people to stroke their chin and make thoughtful faces.
A SpongeBob reference? Did they say that in SpongeBob?
I don't believe so, but possibly.
Yeah, no, they did. I need to find the scene now. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's correct fancy.
I really thought you were going to be like the new Star Wars movies or something legitimately difficult. Jazz, I can probably come up with.
Freeform jazz. Oh my god, that was loud. Here we go.
I despise freeform jazz.
Yeah.
I despise it.
Here we go. That's the scene, bro. Wait. I'll play it really low. It'll be too loud still.
Now see tax exemption.
Tax exemption. Here we go.
A taste for
Freeform jazz.
Let's see. All right, jazz.
Jesus Christ.
Some of the greatest vocalists, singers of all time have been jazz singers. Like Nina Simone, Anita Baker. Like there's a shitload of them. Fucking Miles Davis was a fantastic. He didn't sing, but he's a famous trumpet player. Some of the best, world's most respected brass musicians, or probably the majority of the world's most respected brass musicians, came out of jazz. So was that 3?
Yeah, it was 3.
Okay. Jazz is the only uniquely American, or let me rephrase, the only recognized uniquely American art form in music. It's the only form of music outside of Aboriginal stuff that we can claim as our own. It's 4.
Okay. And it's the new Kaguya-sama opening.
Jazz gave birth to blues, because blues is a derivative of jazz, a form of jazz, an offshoot of jazz. Blues is one of my favorite forms of music, but blues would not exist if it were not for jazz beforehand. 5.
Dope.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Ook. There was no news, so that was it. Yeah.
You guys went easy on me.
I couldn't think of it.
I really thought somebody was going to come at me with fucking Star Wars.
I didn't even think about it.
With the Disney Star Wars. That's why I didn't mention it earlier. Because I was going to be like, man, that's like if somebody asked me, and I was like, nope. Or like defend or tell me 5 good things about SJWs, and I'd have been like, I'm defeated.
Okay. Oh fuck! I was looking at. All right. Oh my god, my brain is in a state of disrepair. So we appreciate it for tuning in.
Defending of the puns. That's what did it.
You guys hit me with a fucking sucker punch. I think I
probably lost the remaining 2 people that actually like listened to me once my extreme displeasure of jazz was shared. What, you don't like intelligent music?
Yeah, bro.
You have no taste. You're a
Sanu,
horrible person.
Go listen-
No, I don't. I don't like jazz.
Go listen to both season openings of Kaguya-sama. They're fucking bops, and Shawn does not listen to him because he is a troglodyte. All right,
Yes,
fucking
but I adore Kaguya-sama,
great show.
and I love the opening animation.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll get a dance this year or this season. I really
Hopefully.
want one.
I'm sure they're gonna do some sort of shout out. That
That shit
fucking
blew up
they
the
can't
internet,
be
bro.
blind to the fact that Chaika dance was such just an awesome little treat.
Yeah,
That
dude.
got a lot of traction last year, so they should definitely the first season they should definitely try
Yep.
to at least do something
It's-
similar.
And Kyle and I watched it, and I called it. I was like, dude, this is gonna be fucking everywhere. There will be gifts galore. And he's like, hold on a second. And he jumped on iPhone, and he's like, dude, guess what? So yeah,
All right,
they
man.
got to do something, and it's got to be Chaika.
Yeah, it has to, and it has to be rotoscoped.
Please.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hang out with us. Join our socials. Join Discord. At one of us. Call us fuckheads. Please make my night. But before we go, as always, we're gonna wrap the show up with some outros. Sam, you first. I don't even remember what you
All
said.
right, here's my weekly joke.
Oh, why did I ask you?
You
should
might
put
walk
you-
out of the room for this one,
I
Kyle.
should have put you at the end so I could cut you out of it. Fuck, I forgot. I'll take my headset off.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Here we go. No. You need to listen to this.
I have
swear
to?
You better listen to this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Like,
Why
he just touched some
are
unclean
clouds
thing.
not smart?
Wait, let me see if I can actually think it up. Why are clouds not smart?
Why are clouds not smart? Because they're nimbucils.
That's my this noise Shawn made was reflected in my face. I wish you guys could see it.
Imbeciles.
Well,
And if they're all together, they're cumulonimbeciles.
just keep in mind that not only was that pun not clever, but it was not delivered properly. So it does not fall into my category for defensive puns. Therefore, it is considered a bad
You didn't
pun.
know this entire time I've been showing bad examples of puns. You didn't know that?
Well, you have created a monster. Congratulations. All right, Shawn.
Hugs and kisses and all your pink.
And before we go, I shall leave you all with the thoughts. The letter Q is the only letter in the alphabet that does not appear in the name of any of the United States.